Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one juggling 1,000 things, chasing deadlines, trying to keep it all together. Ever feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, putting in maximum effort but getting minimal peace? Like you're supposed to be the superhero of your own life, strong and self-reliant, but deep down you're exhausted, maybe even a little lost. We live in a culture that worships self-sufficiency. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Be the captain of your own ship. Manifest your destiny. It sounds empowering, right? And it can be, up to a point. But let's be real, how often does this relentless pressure to do it all yourself lead straight to burnout, anxiety, and that nagging feeling that you're somehow still falling short? There's a deeper truth, a kind of timeless wisdom you might glimpse in moments of quiet reflection or find echoed in the stories of people who found genuine peace. It's not usually shouted from the rooftops. It's more like a fundamental law of spiritual physics. And here it is, ready to flip your perspective. Stop relying only on yourself. Hold on, what? Doesn't that sound like giving up? Like weakness? Isn't personal responsibility the name of the game? Yes, responsibility matters, but maybe we've misunderstood what it truly means. Think about it. From day one, we're trained to build this fortress called me. We armor ourselves with achievements, knowledge, the appearance of having it all figured out. We believe our intellect, our willpower, our sheer grit are the ultimate tools. We're the CEO, the driver, the lone strategist of our lives. But what if you're white-knuckling the steering wheel of a high-performance car, driving furiously through dense fog, completely blind to the easier, clearer road just beside you? This habit, this deep-seated belief that you alone must have all the answers and provide all the energy, is the hidden root of so much struggle. It's like trying to light up the Grand Canyon with your phone's flashlight when the sun is ready to blaze overhead. This relentless self-reliance, this illusion of total control, builds a wall between you and the infinite intelligence, creativity, and power of the universe, of life itself, of God, of whatever you call that source of everything. That wall blocks the flow. It stops real guidance, unexpected solutions, and authentic strength from reaching you. How can help arrive if the door is barred with a sign saying, "No help needed, I got this"? How can wisdom flow into a mind already convinced it knows best? This isn't just philosophy, it's practical reality. It's why you hit the same relationship roadblocks, why brilliant plans sometimes crash and burn, why you can achieve success and still feel empty or perpetually stressed. Your ego, that part of you convinced it's the solo star of the show, operates from a place of limitation and often fear. It insists on control, and that insistence creates friction, struggle, and keeps you paddling upstream against the current of life. It's a path into the shadows of anxiety and exhaustion, no matter how brightly it's disguised as hustle or independence. But there's another way, a path of light, of ease, of genuine power. It starts with radical honesty, not beating yourself up. Just a clear, calm acknowledgement. Okay, I'm smart, I'm capable, but I don't know everything. I can't control everything. I have blind spots. I make mistakes. I need help that's bigger than my own limited resources. And boom, that honest admission is the key. It unlocks the door. It opens you up to something vast, wise, and incredibly loving. To the same intelligence that orchestrates the cosmos and knows how to heal a wound. To a wisdom that sees the whole picture, not just your tiny corner. To a power that can move mountains, or simply give you the strength to face the day. Think this power is distant or uninterested. Think again. It's constantly available, nudging you, offering support. Sometimes it's a quiet whisper, an intuitive hit, a coincidence that saves the day, a sudden insight during a walk. Sometimes it gets louder, through challenges, setbacks, even hitting rock bottom. Ever notice how often a crisis forces you to finally surrender control and ask for help? That's not punishment. That's life, or God, or the universe, using a cosmic megaphone to say, "Hey, let go. Trust me. You don't have to do this alone." But you don't have to wait for a crisis. You can consciously choose this path of empowered trust right now. Here are 4 practical ways to loosen the ego's grip and tap into that greater flow. First, get real with yourself, an honest self-assessment. Drop the masks, the perfectionism, the self-criticism. Just observe yourself honestly. Where are you really struggling? Where are your limits? What patterns keep tripping you up? Example, you're micromanaging your team or family into the ground, driving yourself crazy. Admit it. Wow, my need for control is exhausting everyone, including me. I don't have to oversee everything. Maybe I need to trust others more. Honesty is step one. Second, reach out, look up, ask for help. Call it prayer, setting an intention, talking to the universe. The label doesn't matter as much as the sincerity. Acknowledge you don't have the answer or the strength on your own. Ask for guidance, clarity, support from that higher power. Crucially, expect an answer. Cultivate faith that help is on the way. Example, feeling stuck in a career rut? Take a quiet moment. Okay, universe, God, higher self, I'm lost here. I'm open to new possibilities. Please guide me, show me the next step, send a sign. Then pay attention. Answers come in unexpected ways. Third, tune in your inner radio, stay aware. Your ego is sneaky. It loves the driver's seat. It will constantly try to pull you back into worry, control, self-doubt, or self-importance. Learn to recognize its static. Notice when you feel that familiar tension, that urge to force things, that fear of letting go. Example, someone gives you feedback and you immediately feel defensive, wanting to prove them wrong. Notice that. That's the ego flaring up. Pause, breathe. Can you listen differently? Fourth, mine gold from the mess, learn from setbacks. Every mistake, every failure, every time things don't go your way, it's not a final verdict on your worth. It's feedback. It's data. It's often a powerful lesson showing you where you were relying solely on your limited self. Don't wallow in guilt. Ask, what can I learn? Where did I try to force it? Where did I ignore my intuition? How can I approach this differently next time with more trust in something beyond myself? Example, your perfect relationship ended? Instead of just blaming, ask, what was my part? Was I trying to control the outcome? What can this teach me about surrender and trust in life's unfolding? Crucial point, this isn't about becoming a passive doormat. Just letting go of self-reliance without embracing a greater reliance leads to apathy or victimhood. That's trading one prison cell for another. The magic happens when you simultaneously replace the shaky foundation of ego reliance with the rock-solid foundation of trust in that higher power. You need to cultivate a deep, gut-level knowing. I am supported. I am guided. I am part of something vast and benevolent. Why can you trust this? It's infinitely powerful. Look at the complexity of nature, the energy in a single atom, the vastness of space, the power that orchestrates all that is available to you. Your ego runs on a phone battery. The source is the power grid. Plug in. It's infinitely wise. This power sees the whole picture, the interconnectedness of everything. It knows the best path for you, even if it looks different from what your ego planned. Think of it as the ultimate GPS with real-time traffic and terrain data, while your ego is using a crumpled, outdated map. It's infinitely loving and good. This isn't some cosmic scorekeeper waiting for you to mess up. This is the energy of unconditional love, always rooting for you, always ready to help you get back up. It's the source of those moments of grace, synchronicity, and feeling carried you've likely already experienced. The proof is everywhere. Look at stories of resilience and unexpected breakthroughs. Think about your own life, times when help arrived seemingly out of nowhere. Observe the effortless intelligence in nature. Countless wisdom traditions point to the same truth. Trust, let go, align, and witness the miracles. Be patient with yourself. The ego's habit of control is strong. It's been your default setting for years. Even when you think you're trusting, a part of you might still be trying to subtly manage the universe. So here's your daily practice, your reset button. Before any important task, decision, or even a challenging conversation, pause. First, acknowledge, Okay, I'm bringing my limited view and energy to this. Feel that humble honesty. Second, align and invite. Higher power, universe, God, please guide this. Bring your wisdom, your strength, your perspective. I trust your process in the highest outcome, whatever it may be. Feel yourself opening, connecting. Third, act. Step forward and do what needs doing. But now from a place of connection, trust, and flow, not just solo effort and strain. This changes everything. Fear gives way to peace. Struggle transforms into flow. The heavy weight of having to do it all lifts, replaced by the lightness of being supported. The darkness of ego confusion yields to the light of inner guidance. Your turn. Choose your experience. Don't just file this away as interesting. Start living it. Here are a few invitations for today. First, what's one small thing today where you can consciously practice letting go of the need to control the outcome and just trust the process or trust someone else? Second, can you take just 2 minutes right now to close your eyes, acknowledge one area where you feel stressed or stuck, and genuinely ask your higher power for help or guidance? Third, think of a recent mistake. Can you reframe it, not as failure, but as a nudge from life to rely less on your own understanding and more on deeper wisdom? Fourth, what specific fear of failure, judgment, the unknown, makes it hard for you to let go? Name it and consciously offer it up to that loving source. Fifth, throughout your day, simply notice. When do you feel tense, controlling, like you're forcing things? When do you feel more relaxed, open in the flow? Just observe. You're standing at a doorway to incredible freedom. Freedom from the exhausting burden of the ego. Freedom to access a power and peace you might not have thought possible. It starts with the courageous, counter-cultural choice to let go of the illusion of solo control and step into partnership with the very source of life. Make the choice. Open the door. Let the light in. Your bigger, more joyful, truly powerful life is waiting. It starts now.